The Simpsons have earned a reputation for eerie predictions, but none stunned the world more than their 2012 forecast of Lady Gaga's 2017 Super Bowl halftime performance. In the season 23 finale, Lisa Goes Gaga, the pop icon, appeared as herself, animated into Springfield, delivering a high-energy concert unlike anything fans had seen before. The episode, written by Tim Long and directed by Matthew Schofield, aired on May 20, 2012, almost 5 years before Gaga's real Super Bowl moment unfolded. In the storyline, Springfield's residents suffered from low self-esteem, and Lady Gaga arrived, determined to uplift them through performance, empathy, and larger-than-life spectacle. Lady Gaga recorded her voice acting in Los Angeles during August 2011, spending 4 days bringing her animated character to life for the unusual guest-starring episode. The creative team designed 18 unique outfits for animated Gaga, each echoing her eccentric real-world fashion, including parodies of iconic looks like the infamous meat dress. The sequence that would later prove prophetic showed Gaga suspended on cables, soaring high above Springfield's crowd, performing acrobatics while wearing a glittering silver costume and knee-high boots. This detail became striking years later, because in 2017, Gaga's Super Bowl 51 show began with her descending by harness, flying above a stadium packed with cheering fans. The animated Gaga also performed a piano segment mid-concert, slowing down the energy for an intimate moment, an uncanny echo of her live halftime piano performance. The Simpsons even depicted a rapid outfit change, mirroring Gaga's real-life quick switch on stage during the Houston show, highlighting another strange overlap between fiction and reality. While the episode's technical creativity aged well, its reception in 2012 was brutal, with many critics calling it one of the worst celebrity-focused Simpsons episodes ever aired. Viewers accused the show of pandering to Lady Gaga, treating her character as a saint-like savior for Springfield, rather than delivering a grounded Simpsons-style narrative. Reviews at the time described it as a 22-minute commercial for Gaga, mocking the writers for glorifying the celebrity instead of building meaningful story depth. Ironically, the same episode, dismissed as shallow spectacle, would later resurface as one of the strongest examples of The Simpsons' bizarre predictive storytelling legacy. When Lady Gaga headlined the Super Bowl 51 halftime show in Houston, Texas, she became the first woman to perform solo at the event since 1996. Her performance on February 5, 2017, reached 117.5 million viewers, making it the fifth most-watched halftime show in Super Bowl history, surpassing even the game's average viewership. Gaga's show opened with a pre-recorded rooftop sequence, featuring 300 drones forming the American flag as she sang "God Bless America" before leaping into her aerial descent. The illusion of jumping from the stadium roof captured global attention, though the actual leap was pre-filmed for safety, weather, and technical reasons. From there, Gaga was suspended on cables, bouncing between pillars and soaring down to the main stage, just as the 2012 Simpsons scene had eerily suggested. Throughout the 13-minute medley, Gaga performed "Poker Face," "Born This Way," "Telephone," "Just Dance," "Million Reasons," and "Bad Romance," blending spectacle with personal artistry on a global stage. Costume design created another eerie overlap. In 2012, The Simpsons dressed Gaga in shimmering silver outfits with boots, nearly identical to the futuristic bodysuit she wore during the Super Bowl. The episode even emphasized her quick wardrobe changes, paralleling the halftime moment where Gaga shifted into silver sequined shorts and a white football-inspired top mid-performance. Both performances featured piano interludes, highlighting Gaga's versatility as a pop star who seamlessly transitions between theatrical spectacle and raw, emotional musicianship. The Simpsons animation showed Springfield's Gaga slowing the tempo at a piano, foreshadowing the real halftime moment where she performed "Million Reasons" surrounded by synchronized lights. While these elements stunned audiences after 2017, critics in 2012 dismissed the animated sequence as exaggerated parody, never imagining its uncanny accuracy years later. Despite negative reception, the episode's creative team captured core aspects of Gaga's live showmanship, aerial stunts, fashion risks, and emotional piano segments. The Super Bowl performance itself introduced new technological feats, most notably Intel's 300 synchronized drones, forming flag patterns above Houston Stadium during the show's opening sequence. That drone innovation was not predicted by The Simpsons, marking one area where reality surpassed the cartoon's imagination through groundbreaking broadcast technology. Still, the most iconic shared detail remains Gaga's harness-assisted flight, envisioned in Springfield 5 years earlier, and realized on the world's biggest stage. Statistically, the specificity of this prediction stands out among Simpsons prophecies, going beyond cultural trends into detailed stagecraft that required foresight and technical awareness. Experts like Cambridge statistician Sir David Spiegelhalter argue such coincidences emerge naturally from the sheer volume of Simpsons storylines produced over decades. He explains that predictive patterns mirror phenomena like watching only successful trick shots on YouTube while ignoring countless failed attempts behind the scenes. Yet the Gaga prediction differs because it involves precise staging details, not just broad themes like politics or technology, but exact choreography, outfits, and performance structure. Fans quickly recognized this distinction, flooding social media with side-by-side comparisons of Springfield's Gaga flying above cartoon crowds and Houston's Gaga suspended over millions of viewers. Twitter exploded with posts calling the prediction, quote, creepy accurate, sparking mainstream news coverage that reignited debates about The Simpsons' uncanny foresight. Some speculated Gaga's creative team may have drawn direct inspiration from the 2012 episode, though no evidence or confirmation has ever been given. Others insisted the coincidence reflected Gaga's established performance style, meaning the parallels arose from her consistent theatricality rather than any cartoon influence. Regardless, the uncanny visual symmetry between Springfield's silver-suited Gaga and the real Houston spectacle made this prediction unforgettable. The cultural impact extended beyond pop fans, as academics, statisticians, and journalists dissected the overlap, treating it as one of the clearest Simpsons prophecies. The halftime performance itself became critically acclaimed, ranked among the greatest in Super Bowl history, praised for its technical innovation and Gaga's fearless, solo command of the stage. Following the 2017 show, journalists revisited the Simpsons episode, cementing it as one of the clearest examples of pop culture aligning eerily with animated satire. Outlets like The Guardian and USA Today reported on the parallels, publishing split-screen images that highlighted Gaga's aerial suspension as nearly identical to the Springfield depiction. Entertainment magazines amplified the narrative, branding it another entry in the growing list of Simpsons predictions that blurred the boundary between parody and reality. Social media algorithms boosted these comparisons, generating viral loops where casual viewers encountered the Gaga prophecy alongside other predictions about technology, politics, and world events. YouTube compilations of Simpsons prophecies included Gaga's performance prominently, reinforcing its legacy as a standout example that resonated far beyond music fans. Meme culture further immortalized the moment, framing Springfield's cartoon Gaga as clairvoyant, foreshadowing one of the most watched live performances in television history. Statisticians reminded audiences that such coincidences are inevitable in long-running series, but public fascination outweighed academic caution, fueling endless online speculation. Gaga herself never addressed The Simpsons comparison directly, leaving fans to debate whether her creative direction coincidentally aligned with the episode or deliberately echoed it. Cultural historians noted that Gaga's theatrical identity made her an ideal subject for parody, which unintentionally increased the probability of accurate overlap with future performances. Yet the sheer precision of animated details, from her metallic costume to piano transitions, remains difficult to dismiss as coincidence alone. This prediction gained special weight because it combined entertainment spectacle with statistical intrigue, bridging academic analysis and mainstream entertainment in a single cultural phenomenon. The Simpsons Gaga episode thus became a case study in predictive storytelling, cited in articles, lectures, and online debates about probability and media foresight. Beyond academia, it inspired new fans to revisit older episodes, searching for hidden forecasts that might resurface in unexpected real-world scenarios. This recursive fascination turned The Simpsons into both entertainment and cultural oracle, keeping the series relevant across generations. The Gaga predictions' viral resurgence also highlighted how digital platforms amplify old content when real-life events suddenly mirror fictional depictions. Critics observed that without social media amplification, this overlap might have faded unnoticed, demonstrating how technology now sustains and multiplies predictive narratives. The episode's renewed relevance underscores the unique longevity of The Simpsons as both satire and accidental archive of potential futures. Gaga's halftime show remains celebrated for its originality, yet equally remembered for echoing an animated prophecy crafted half a decade earlier. For fans, that eerie resemblance blurred the line between fiction and reality, raising questions about creativity, probability, and cultural synchronicity. Ultimately, The Simpsons Gaga prediction endures as a landmark in media history, merging mathematical coincidence with spectacle, and proving how deeply cartoons can intertwine with lived experience.